Good morning, members and friends of Good Shepherd. It's a beautiful day this morning. I'm glad to be up and be here with you. I hope all of you had a chance to worship with us last night. A special thank you to Pastor Carl Eric, Chris Anderson, Amy Moore, Kelly Arroyo, and Wendy Hanson for your participation in that worship service. This morning, I'd like to share again with you our morning devotion from Wondrous Love, the Lenten devotional. A reading from Matthew chapter 3. When Jesus had been baptized, just as he came up from the water, suddenly the heavens were opened to him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and lighting on him. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my Son, the Beloved, with whom I am well pleased." Here's a thought to ponder from Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. Sharing. Water is a strange and wonderful thing. It can both kill and save, being destruction and heal. The right amount is essential for Earth's life and growth, and ours too. Too little water, and we shrivel and die. Too much, and we find ourselves overwhelmed. The promise of the prophet Isaiah gains a new perspective in the baptism of Jesus. We see Jesus named Beloved, one in whom God is well pleased. Not an overwhelming message at all, rather, one we all long to hear. These days between Ashes and Easter provide the Christian community with an opportunity to prepare for that magnificent baptismal passage of Jesus from death to life. The Greek word for Easter, Pascha, means passage. It evokes so many different passages for us. The Israelites' passage from slavery to freedom, our own passage from sin to forgiveness, Jesus' passage from death to life, and maybe most poignant of all, the passage from despair to hope. God knows just the right amount of water, enough for us to pass through, not too much to overwhelm. In that sweet spot of baptismal washing, God reminds us that we are beloved. Please pray with me. Gracious God, we give thanks for the gift of baptism, in which you name us, claim us, and call us beloved. What wondrous love is this? Amen. Once again, reflecting on last night's Lenten service, Called to Real Life, where we heard from different parents about what real life is like for them, has been, and currently is in this new environment. I'd like to share these words with you, shared by a dear friend and colleague of mine. It's a quote taken from Kitty O'Mara, a writer. And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently, and the people healed. And in absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed, and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices, and dreamed new images, and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully, as they had been healed. Dear friends, our new vision for this year is listening to the voice of Jesus. Perhaps we've been given this gift of more time and space to listen. God bless you and have a wonderful day.